Hopefully things are going well for you, and I'm back at it again with another commentary video, but wait a minute. It's a mini anime discussion video. What? What a twist! Now, it is a mini anime discussion because we're going to be definitely talking about one episode in one anime show, and boy oh boy, why? Because, guess what? The very first episode of Season 2 of ReZero has came onto us, has been simulcasted onto us, subbed, translated. So you'll find this show being simulcasted on Crunchyroll, or VRV if you manage to pay $10 a month and getting you Crunchyroll and VRV, and a few other special things, and yeah. But, however, I did manage to get a hold of episode 1 of season 2, and boy oh boy, damn, that episode was fucked. However, season 2 went off with a great start, started off with a big bang. However, in terms of pretty much discussing things, I will go ahead and be super vague for spoiler reasons. So, the way I'm about to describe episode 1 is going to be as vague as hell, to a point where you're not going to be able to translate anything, and you're going to have to keep on guessing and keep on watching. If you haven't seen ReZero Season 1, go ahead, watch that. Especially go ahead and watch the director's cut, because I heard there's a lot more stuff being added to it. Now, in ReZero Season 2, Episode 1, we are introduced to two new enemies, two new villains, and they are high threats. And if you do delve into Season 2, Episode 1, you'll definitely know what I meant. And something does end up happening to characters. However, if you have read the manga, you've already known ahead. However, if you've already seen the episode, or pretty much, like I said, read ahead of the manga, you'll definitely know where I'm trying to get at. The whole thing is basically us joining Natsuki Subaru, the main character, into figuring out that there was something. And we're trying to pretty much piece together and figure out what the hell's going on. Now, maybe in the next episodes, we will be introduced to new characters, because in the trailers, we were introduced to new characters. However, what is the anime opening and outro? Well, there was no opening and outro. We got intro, outro credits as the show rolled on. However, maybe Season 2, Episode 2 will give us the new intro and outro. But, however, I think Myth and Royd's gonna be having a hand on either the intro or outro, let's be honest. But, goddamn, when ReZero Season 2 started off, that shit went brutal. Really fucking brutal fast. Like, shit, man. And really, at the end of that episode, I ended up, like, I'll admit it, I almost went emotional. I a little bit almost cried. And I kind of like, oh, shit. Yeah, I ended up feeling really fucking sad at the fucking end. Like, holy shit. But, however, ReZero Season 2 just went off with a great big bang and a stellar start. And it is just fantastic. However, we do want to go ahead and check out the new characters. I'm gonna cut myself off right there because I was about to say a little line of phrase because I'm being as vague as hell as I can. However, if we are ending up talking about ReZero in general, it can get really brutal. And yeah, it is a dark story about a guy who gets transported into a world where he can go back a few moments in time the very minute he fucking dies. So having to be put on a consistent death loop until he tries to figure something out is just, yeah, kind of fucking brutal. However, consider this video a mini anime discussion. This is me only discussing the first episode of Season 2. However, give me time, like a couple of weeks, to definitely watch in on episode 2 and episode 3, and I'll be able to cook up another anime discussions video. Actually, as a matter of fact, ReZero Season 2 has definitely reminded me that I need to catch up on my animes, so there's going to be inevitably anime discussion videos anyway. Or you know what, actually we could do an anime discussion video discussing pilots anyway, but really, to be honest with you here, I guess we could totally just wait a bit and kind of like, I pretty much get a hold of episode 2 and then catch all the other pilots and then pretty much finish up on some animes that I'm really hoping to finish up on, and I would like to have a conversation. Also, there is an anime series that I really do want to get started in. I really do want to get started in. I ended up getting the DVDs, they came in the mail, and all I just have to do is fire these DVDs up on the goddamn Blu-ray, and I'm ready to go. And also, I should be going ahead and get into more anime movies, so yeah, definitely a good idea as well. And, yeah, the simulcast season's coming out looking great, and boy oh boy. Oh yeah, and also there's that Uma Musume spin-off series that's, I guess you could say, based off like the little webcomics. It's kind of like just a little spin-off with like the pseudo chibi characters. Not like a full-fledged season 2 of Uma Musume, so that's something I gotta be looking into too. And I do gotta finish up on some animes that I'm interested in. I'm sounding like I am looping like hell, goodness. However, if there's going to be a time where I do have to discuss about something in the episodes, and I'm ending up having to spoil some stuff, I'll definitely make a separate video and apply a spoiler warning to that separate video. So yeah, we're gonna do spoiler discussion videos coming right up. So yeah, that's gonna be something. I could have had all the time to get a hold of the spring 2020 anime, but life ended up fucking happening and started getting in the goddamn way, and shit keeps fucking happening, you know, this whole thing. And really, I should probably jump myself and give myself the motivation to jump into it. I have pretty much did what I can to just get myself back into the anime loop and get me back in that groove for the sake of the anime discussions. I even tried and order up my motherfucking snacks to come in the mail, or pretty much get a hold of the snacks in grocery stores that don't get cleaned out. And however, there are things that end up happening, and I end up losing track of time, and shit ends up happening. Oh well, life fucking happens. But anyway, if you haven't seen ReZero, get started. It is fucking fantastic. Also, if you have been unaware of the launch of Season 2, jump on that, because you'll find that show on Crunchyroll or VRV, where you're gonna get Crunchyroll and High Dive, as well as a lot of stuff, hell, including Boomerang in those classic Nickelodeon shows. That's like a lot of shit for like $10 a fucking month when it comes to VRV. Anyway, that's gonna do it for this wonderful mini anime discussion video, and I'll be looking forward to you in the next video. Peace out.